You think you're rational with money? You're not. Nobody is. Not your financial advisor. Not Warren Buffett on a bad day. Not the economist who literally wrote the textbook on rational decision making. And the scariest part? Your brain doesn't just make mistakes with money, it makes the same mistakes over and over in completely predictable ways. Today, we're breaking down why. This is Behavioral Finance 101, and by the end of this video, you're going to see your own financial life completely differently. For decades, economists assumed people were rational. They called this imaginary person Homo economicus, a perfectly logical being who always maximizes their own interests, never panics, never gambles irrationally, never buys things just because they're on sale. Then two psychologists, Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, blew that idea to pieces. Their work proved something uncomfortable. We are not Homo economicus. We are emotional, irrational, deeply weird creatures who happen to be in charge of our own retirement accounts. Here's a quick experiment. I offer you a coin flip. Heads, you win $100. Tails, you lose $100. Do you take it? Most people say no. Logically, that's a neutral bet, but emotionally, losing $100 feels about twice as bad as winning $100 feels good. This is called loss aversion, and it wrecks your portfolio. It's why people hold on to losing stocks way too long. Selling would make the loss real. It's why people panic sell during a market dip and lock in losses right before the recovery. Your brain is running ancient survival software in a modern financial world. It wasn't built for the stock market, it was built to not get eaten. Here's another one. You find $200 in an old jacket pocket. How do you spend it? Studies show people treat found money like monopoly money, blowing it on things they'd never normally buy. But that $200 is worth exactly the same as any other $200 you've ever earned. Money doesn't have a personality, you give it one. This is mental accounting. We sort money into imaginary buckets, vacation fund, fund money, tax refund, and apply totally different rules to each one. A tax refund gets spent on a flat screen TV, a paycheck goes straight to rent. Same dollars, completely different behavior. Ever notice how market crashes and manias always seem to happen together? That's not a coincidence. When everyone around you is buying crypto or .com stocks or tulips, yes, actual tulips, your brain says, they must know something I don't. This is social proof hardwired into us. In prehistoric times, if everyone in the tribe ran from something, you ran too. Stopping to analyze the threat was a death sentence. On Wall Street, that instinct creates bubbles, then crashes, then headlines that say, experts shocked, even though this has happened every single generation for 400 years. If I asked you whether you'd prefer $100 today or $110 next week, most people take the $100 now. But if I asked whether you'd prefer $100 in a year or $110 in a year and a week, suddenly, waiting a week feels totally reasonable. Same trade-off, completely different answer. This is present bias. The future feels abstract, and abstract things are easy to sacrifice. It's why you'll start saving next month for the rest of your life. The future you is a stranger, and we are terrible at making sacrifices for strangers. Here's the move. You don't fight your brain, you outsmart it. Automate your savings so you never decide not to save. Name your investment account Early Retirement Fund instead of Brokerage Account. Mental accounting works for you when you use it intentionally. Set rules before market volatility hits, because rules made in calm moments beat decisions made in panic. And whenever you're about to make a big financial move because it feels right, stop. Ask one question. Am I making this decision, or is my caveman brain making it for me? Behavioral finance isn't about feeling bad for being irrational. It's about knowing the game you're actually playing, not the one you think you're playing. If this hit different, subscribe, because we're just getting started. Thanks for watching.